Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a bar warm up and stretch for you. So when you're ready, come and stand at the back of your mat, feet hip width apart and parallel. And we're going to start with a few deep breaths, arms coming up to the ceiling, and then nod the chin, rolling all the way down. Just hang here for a moment, relaxing everything, and then slowly stand strong into your feet, rolling all the way up. Inhale the arms up over the head and exhale to nod the chin to the chest, rolling all the way down. So just continue to do this, looking up to the fingertips. Exhale as you roll down, hanging heavy, and then slowly start to walk your hands out into your plank position, and then from here push back into your downward dog. And you're just going to lift alternate heels, really getting a nice stretch into the backs of the legs, and then you're going to start to ripple through into your upward facing dog, keeping the thighs off your mat and the toes tucked, coming all the way back. So send your bottom and hips up to the ceiling, and then arch your spine, ripple all the way through, look up, open that chest, and then as you exhale, keeping the back nice and straight, your spine straight, just lift your hips and bottom, keep the tummy held really tight throughout. Lovely. So this should feel really good. And then scooping up, keeping that spine nice and straight. And you're going to take your left leg all the way up to the ceiling now. Bend the knee, open the hips, stretching everything out here. And then slowly start to circle that leg around, really opening the hips, getting into everything. And then stretch up. And then take that leg all the way through, place it up to your hands, bend the right knee and lift your arms up to the ceiling into that nice fifth ballet position. Untuck the toes and you're just going to open your chest, really send your hips up, tummy in, holding it here for a moment. And then you're going to just rock back onto that leg, straighten out to the left, toes up towards the ceiling, and then just ease your body down over that leg, and then come back into that nice stretch, opening up the hips, back into that fifth position, looking up to the ceiling. Circle the arms around as you just rock back, getting a little bit deeper this time, really finding that nice stretch, and then coming forward again, up into the fifth position. Lovely, circling around. Again, flexing that foot, straightening that front leg, sending your thigh bone all the way up into that hip joint, and then rocking forward again. Tuck the back toes under, holding it in this runner's position, and then just gently ease out that left knee with the left hand, opening up the hip a little bit more. Getting that nice stretch, bend the knee down, circle that left arm, and if you can, take hold of the right foot. Again, just encouraging and increasing the stretch. And then circle the arm back round, tuck the toes under, push up and all the way up into your three-legged dog. Lovely, and carefully pop that foot back down. So you're going to arch your spine here. Just imagine you're doing a cat position in this downward dog, and then come into your cow in the downward dog. So you're arching, lifting, rising up onto your heels, and then opening your chest and sticking out your bottom. So inhale as you rise up and arch, and then you're going to send your right leg all the way up to the ceiling, bend the knee, and we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So start to circle that knee, really opening up the hip on this side. And then extend, and then bring it into the chest, step it up to your hands. Bend that back knee, untuck the toes and come into that fifth position, opening the chest here, and then circling the arms around. You're going to sit and rock back into that stretch, the toes coming up to the ceiling, and then open and ease your way forward, opening the hips, lifting up to the ceiling. Again, circling the arms back round, straightening the leg, easing down a little further in the stretch, really flex those toes, and then rocking forward. opening up the arms and rocking all the way back. Taking a deep breath in here and exhale to come forward. Tuck the toes under, lifting that back knee, and then gently push the right knee out to the side like so with your right arm, opening up that hip. Lower the back knee and then circle that arm, trying to take hold of the left foot. Just get that nice stretch there, so hold it for a moment. And then circling all the way around. And then send that leg all the way up to the ceiling, pointing the toes, and place it back down with control. And then slowly start to walk your feet up to your hands, bend the knees and slowly roll all the way up into standing. Have a little wriggle here, turn to face me in a nice wide second position, and you're just going to bend your knees into a plie, swinging the arms, inhale as the arms come up and exhale to take that deep bend. Lovely, so really getting nice and deep into your plie, using your breath. And then push up onto your right leg and you're going to point your left toe, so you're balancing here and you're going to stretch over to that right side. So really feeling that nice stretch and getting a bit of balance and strength on the supporting leg. Come back through center, little plie, and then stretching over to the other side. So your supporting leg is firmly on your mat and your other leg is pointed, and you're holding a little balance each time. And then come back through center with that little bend and arm swing, and then coming over to the other side. If you can, try and challenge yourself and lift the toes off the mat, and then coming back to the center into that deep plie position, and then hold it down here. You're going to lift your palms up to the ceiling, open that chest, and then interlink your fingers and really send your palms towards me. Drop the head in between your arms, getting that nice stretch across the back, and then just rock here from side to side. Gently ease your knees out, and then you're going to take it over to one side, hold it there, and really push the arms forward, get into that nice deep stretch, and then rest your elbow onto your thigh, stretching up and over to that side. Make sure your toes of your outstretched leg are facing me. And then in that turned out position, coming over to the other side, turn the toes to face me, stretching here, really getting that nice deep stretch. And then resting that elbow onto the thigh, stretching up and overhead, opening your chest and armpits. And then coming down into your plank position from here, bend the elbows, squeeze them into your waist and come and lie all the way down. From here you're going to come up into your baby cobra, so just place your forearms onto your mat, squeeze your elbows in towards your waist and lift your chest and head up, and then as you come down, extend your arms out to the side and then come back into that cobra position, coming in with the elbows, lifting the head and the chest up, and then extend the arms out to the side, tap the fingers down, and then come up into that cobra, that baby cobra position, opening up the chest and slowly coming all the way back down. And then you're going to lift your arms, send them down to your bottom and circle them and tap up to the side. You're going to lift your head and chest as you do this, and then just tap the fingertips, lowering the head down, and then you're going to place your left elbow onto your mat and take hold of your right foot like so. Just ease and stretch that quad out, keeping your shoulders facing the front, and then let go over to the other side. So really squaring up the body once you've got that foot, lifting up here, and then gently letting the foot go, circling that arm back and pushing all the way up and back into your resting position. Rest your bottom down onto your heels and take a moment here. Slowly coming up onto all fours, tuck the toes under, send your bottom up into a downward dog, and then you're just going to take hold of your left hand into your right ankle, stretching and twisting here. Place it back down and bend both elbows down towards your mat, and then over to the other side. So that's the right hand into the left ankle, stretching and twisting here. Place it back down and bend and dip those elbows down, and then just slowly walk your toes up towards your hands. Take hold of your elbows, slowly roll up, and then take your elbows up above the head, stretching out here, releasing the arms, and just interlink them behind your bottom, looking up to the ceiling. Taking a moment, and then you are finished. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you again next week.